Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Let me share my screen real quick. Also, one of our customers asked us how they can show a list of records with a master details relationship, but they only want to show those records that do not have any details. Like, for instance, someone created a bunch of orders but didn't add any order details, and they need to work on this and add some details or some sort of notes, etc. Okay, so this is just a regular orders table with order details. We have 350 records here, and orders with no details. It shows us 15 records, 15 orders that we have created, and that do not have any details. So how are we doing this? Also, there is a bunch of ways to do this. The easiest option is simply to create a custom view and modify a SQL query. So this is what I was doing. Okay, orders with no details. Okay, I hope you can see it. So let's first of all, we just select a bunch of fields from orders table, and then we do a subquery where we select a count of records from order details table, which is a details table. And for the convenience, I have added aliases to both order details, OD, and orders all. So I add this where clause. So we match order ID from the main query with order ID from the details table. And C is the alias of this field. Let me do it like this, and let me show you the results. Right here, you can see C column at the end, and it shows you number of details or number of details records. And then I'm adding an additional where clause. We only select those records that do not have any details. And you can obviously play with it and only select those records where number of details is exactly 1 or 0 or 1. It's either 0 or 1. So when you add just the where clause or calculated fields, you can still edit it the same way as you do. So there are like just one thing you need to remember. So this C column, it's a calculated column, so you will not be able to edit it, obviously. But let me show you. So all you need to do, you need to remove this count from pages like add and edit. I mean, you can remove it from all pages, but it will be helpful if you remove it from add or edit, or that would be the easiest part. And in fact, you do not need to, you either need to remove it or you need to unset it. So to make sure that we do not try to update this column. Okay, let me show you the easiest option. Okay, order ID is the edit page. So we have what do we have? We have edit record here option. So we build it. Let me show what happens here if we just try to edit it. So we go to this record, click edit, and we click save, and it works. Okay, let's enter something like ship country to, I don't know, it's lookup wizard or not. So it just works because C column only on the list page. If you also display it on the edit page and we try to update it, that would be a problem, but we do not need to update it because that's a calculated column. So yes, and delete, same thing, right? So if you had something that is more complex, on the SQL query screen, something maybe with a group by, right? That would be a different story. Okay, let me also explain why. So with when we do some sort of a group by here, the results are not individual records, but aggregated records, and that do not correspond like one-to-one relation. There is no one-to-one relationship between results and actual records in the database. In our case, we are just adding a where clause that is a filter, which means database engine and PHP runner, they will know exactly how to work with each individual record, because record ID here is the ID of the record, and we can execute update or delete SQL queries against that record and edit it or delete it, etc. So where clause does not prevent us from doing this. Calculated fields do not prevent us from doing this. We just need to make sure that they do not appear on edit page. That's all.